Another year gone into the atmosphere. Where'd it go? I say this almost every time I message you, like, where'd this month go? Where'd this time go? Where'd this go? But where'd this fucking year go? I mean, shit. It's gone. Oh, man. And it's another year gone that when I think about what did I really do, except for a few trips here or there and some weekends, all I did was work, man. You know, all I did was work. I'm reflecting back on the year that's passed, and, you know, except for 2 weeks during the summer, I went to Florida to honor my mom and spread some ashes. And a couple weekends where me and my wife and my son and my daughter, you know, went out and did some family things, you know, and basically all I did was work. That's all I did. I mean, I had a few moments of spare time. I actually read a book. First time in a couple years, I sat down and started on page 1 of a book and went to the end. A 300-page novel. Took me a couple days. Just felt good, you know. I haven't read a book in years. I haven't done my yearly reading of The Lord of the Rings in probably, you know, 5, 6, 7 years. I have all these books I've got stacked next to my games that I got stacked that I need to beat. But I actually read a book, and it felt good. You know, I haven't done that in a while. You know, this new social media age of YouTube and Netflix and Hulu and Crunchyroll and whatever the fuck else there is to steal our valuable, precious commodity of time. Just felt nice to read a book and, you know, let the words paint the picture. This year I beat a few games too. I mean, I beat Elden Ring for the 4th time. But I finally just platinumed it like 3 nights ago. I could have done it months ago, but I finally did it last night, and I finally platinumed Bloodborne too. Life, man, it gets away from me. You know, when I'm at work, I'll be thinking about all the shit I want to do. Like, I want to go home and draw. I want to go home and read. I want to go home and play video games. I want to go home and spend time with friends and family, go out and do stuff. Then you get done with work, at least my work. I know some people have all this energy when they're done with work. My job is it's physical. It's just work. So I get home and I'm tired. I don't want to do shit. And that's every day. It's like wake up, spend time with my son and my wife for a couple hours, go to work, go home, and just wait to pass out and do it again. You know, it's just reflection of life. 44 years old, and, you know, like the first 8 years, you're a kid, you ain't doing shit. And then you start school, well, it's less than 8 years, it's like 5 or 6 years. Then you start school, and from like 6 to 18, you just go to school. Maybe you get summer vacations with your family if you're lucky enough. I never really got summer vacations unless my grandparents drove me around on their van tour. My mom was a single mom and worked nights. So I didn't get that lucky. Martin, gotta take a shot of that whiskey there. It's getting close to New Year's, and I don't drink, but I'm drinking tonight. Yeah. Okay, you know, I just... Reflection of the... Okay, so... Like 6 to 18, you just fucking go to school. Then 18 to 22, if you follow the path they want you to follow, you'll be in college. I didn't do that. I traveled and sang and played guitar and worked. And then, you know, 22 is when you're supposed to start your life. And from 22 to 67, when they say you can retire, but the way this economy and this world's going, they're trying to take that away from us too. They're going to make us fucking work till the day we die. It'll be the new norm, I'm sure, in 10 years that people are dying on the job, and you'll be like, oh, there's Tommy. He did what we got to do. We die on the job because that's just the way it is. That's what kills me about humanity. We're so smart, and we can think of all these new technological advances to make our lives better. But, you know, we get stuck on this system. Well, it's the best system ever. It might not be perfect, but it's the best one there is. I'm sure that's what the ancient Mayans said, during that blood sacrifice when, well, damn, they just killed Uncle Joe. They just cut his heart out at the top of the temple, and they're drinking blood. And blah. Well, it's not the perfect system, but it's the best one there is. And Uncle Joe died for this system to keep going. Well, that's going to be us in a few years, Only it's not going to be sacrificing ourselves on top of an altar, maybe. It'll be, he was a good worker. He died on the floor, working for the company. And then they'll hire someone else. But yeah, that's what they expect you to do. 22 to 67, just work. Just work. And you should be grateful for the opportunity to work your life away. I've known for a good chunk of my life, we've had many conversations that, I'm never going to get the time back, and it's bullshit that they expect you to just work your life away and be happy. But on this eve of the end of the year, the reflections I'm doing, the drinking, making the memories come back, I haven't been able to get it out of my head since February. When Mom passed, It was like 5 days before she passed, and she just looked at me and she was like, Mamaw, I'm bitter. I'm angry and I'm bitter because I did what they told me to do. I worked and worked and worked and worked. Lost out on a lot of moments and memories to travel and do things because I had to work, had to pay bills. And she kept believing the lie of the golden years. Well, you work your good chunk of your life. You work close to 2/3 or almost half of the years you're given. And the promise that when you're older, you'll get to finally relax, said. Yeah. So all those dreams you had in your 20s of traveling and seeing the world, well, when you're retired, you should have saved up enough money you can go do all that. So just wait till you're retired. Just suck it up and keep working for the company and keep working and be a good consumer and go out there and buy shit you really don't need, but keep working. By the time you're 67, even if you've saved enough money to go on those travels, you're not going to be able to enjoy it like you could have in your 20s. I think I've said this to you before, and if I haven't, just listen to me here. It's like I think it should be the opposite. I think, maybe, go to college till you're 22, and I think from 22, fucking 30, 32, you just travel. Somehow, since money is a fiat currency and it's made up, it's just numbers on paper, and it really has nothing backing it, there's no gold standard. Just make sure these 22 to 30-year-olds have some money to go travel and get the shit out of them. Go get the adventuring out. Go find your fucking self. Go see the rest of the world so we're not stuck in this small little 20 by 20 city block. There's more to this planet than, in my case, there's more to this fucking planet than Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Okay? But the way the world's set up, the world wouldn't care if you never got to leave your 20 by 20 block. But you better fucking work and put some money into this gross domestic product, the GDP. Better be a good fucking slave to the system and keep fucking working. If not, go fucking die in the street corner. We don't care about you. But if we let people 22 to 30 just travel and get out of their systems, see the world, then at 30 start working and worry about a family. I think a lot of people have been happier. I think my mom would have been happier. She could have experienced some of the things she wanted to experience in life and then settle down and have a family. And she wouldn't have any regrets in life. That's my problem, man. I'm going to have so many regrets. I regret I didn't do this. I regret I didn't do this. Well, kind of hard. I used to have the shitty jobs that I could put my head down for 2-3 months and fucking just work. And then go in one day and go, hey, I'm going to take a month off. I'm going to go travel. I'm going to go see some shit. Well, now, the job that's supposed to help me make my life better is actually the job that holds me back. Because I got money. I can go travel, but I can't take the time off to travel. I I gotta be here fucking 50 weeks a year. If I want any extra time off, sucks. Just quit. And I thought about quitting this fucking job, and then I have to come back and make almost $4 less an hour. It's life, man. I'm reflecting. I shouldn't be angry. I've had a life. I got regrets, I got pains, I got hurts, but I know there's other that got it way worse than me, and I hate that. I got to say that. I hate that I got to say, well, my life's okay because other people's lives fucking suck. Hold on, buddy boy, I got to know this out this with you. Okay. I don't drink. That's why I don't drink. Getting woozy and dizzy here. We're joking. Okay. Whiskey. Jameson. Okay. Count the blessings, though, I guess. I guess we always got to count those fucking blessings. We're still here. We've made it another day, another week, another month, another year. And we've lost some friends and family along the way. But we're still here. So we need to carry their memories with us, carry their lessons with us, never forget them. I talk to my mom every day, man. I talk to her every day. Some days are easier, some days are harder, but I talk to her every day. I miss her. I miss her. But that's life. We don't get an endless ride. Our journey stops one day. But until then, brother, just keep trying to keep going. Oh shit, man. That's shit. 11:59 in the PMs. It's almost a new year. Oh shit. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Happy New Year, brother. We made it. Made another one. Now that I've talked to you about looking back and reflection, let's try to look forward for a minute here. Let's try to think about where we're going next, what the plans are for the future. One of my plans, one of the things I've been thinking about, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it, not so much social media anymore. Not so much of the Facebooks, not so much of the Instas, not so much of whatever, the Discords, just as much as technology has helped us and made our world smaller, it's also made our world bigger. Now you can be in a room full of people looking at your phone, talking to another person halfway around the world and still feel alone because you're not connecting with anyone on the level. My son's growing so fast, he'll be 3 in 9 more days. January, baby. And even though I've been around him almost every day, I can't tell you how much time I've missed looking at him because I was looking at a fucking cell phone screen. I see what a friend of mine in Germany said, or a friend of mine in Venezuela said, or a friend of mine in the Philippines said. And my son, who's right next to me, who will never be this little again, I've misgrown. There's times me and my wife are sitting right next to each other, but the both of us just look at our phone. for like hours straight. We don't even talk. She's talking to her family, and I'm talking to my friends, and we still got to go. How you doing? Let's go back to the phone. No more social medias, or at least not as much. Try to cut my phone time down. Let me take one more quick shot here. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't drink. Okay. So yeah, not as much as the social media. I'm gonna do my best. It's hard for a bipolar, broken head. I'm gonna try my best to focus on things, look at the bright side. It's better. Be happy. I'll try to be happier. You know, me and you both. You got people that aren't here anymore, and I want to carry their memory and their name on, and try to enjoy the days. I try my best not to eat so much fucking junk and crap. You know, toward the end there, I was just eating a lot of candy because, you know, I needed that comfort food and comfort sweets because the end of the year got hard, man. The first Thanksgiving without my mom, first Christmas without my mom, this is the first New Year's without my mom. And it sucks. Fucking sucks. But it's January 2023. Oh shit. Another year. 2023. You know, when I was born in 1978, 2000 seemed so far away. The year 2000 seems so far away. And now it's fucking 2023. It doesn't slow down. It just keeps going. It's a roller coaster. And I think one reason they try to... I'm not saying they, it's just the world. It's just the way we've made our society. I think they try to keep us so busy that we don't realize our days are slipping away. I mean, I can't tell you, you know, you see all those memes and drawings of like the guy chasing the dollar, and he keeps chasing the dollar, and he finally has enough dollars, he's like literally about to run into his grave. You know, I think there's a reason they do that. I think they don't want you to realize you're losing time. If you're so stressed out trying to make sure bills are paid and food's there and your kids are taken care of, you're not going to realize your days are gone. Until you're like my mom. Broken body, broken health, broken mind. And it hits you that your life wasn't really your life. It was what society told you to do. And that's what she said, you know, she said, I fell for it. I fell for the work, and you get your golden years. And it was a lie. I know for some people it works out. For some people it don't. I got the lady who lives across from me. She's single. She's almost in her 70s, and she still works 8, 9, 10-hour days because she has to pay the bills. They might go, well, she should have figured her money out better. Well, you know, not all of us have a business mind and mind for money. I'm one of them. You know, I can work and I can make money and save, but I rely on my wife to really try to make sure we're not overspending or doing stupid stuff financially. Because my brain don't work like that all the time. I'm an artiste. People when I was growing up call me a Renaissance man because I could build with my hands, play guitar, I could draw, I could sing, I could do all these technical things, you know, I could do all these things. A lot of people when I was growing up said I was going to be something, either with art or music, and here I am, cleaning shit off of walls in an elementary school bathroom. Oh, Nate, you didn't apply yourself. I tried. You just get to a point. Do you keep trying and struggling, or do you fucking surrender and take the job, and it pays the bills, and you can live somewhat comfortably, and you always have food. If I was a single man, I can tell you what the answer would be. It'd be, I'd struggle. Because I'd rather live the life I want to live and conform. I've told you a million times, my teenage self would hate myself today. But my life is not just mine anymore. I got a young son. I already raised a daughter, now I got a young son. I got a wife. They depend on me. So I do what I gotta do. Even though sometimes it's slowly killing me on the inside. I do it for them. Anyway, brother, I hope you had a good New Year's. I hope you partied, and I hope you're partying. I hope you're going crazy. I'm not. I wish I was partying with you, brother. I wish I was partying with Ross. I wish I was partying with Vic. Rest in peace. I wish I was partying with Derek. I wish I was partying with Kelso. I wish I was partying with a lot of people, man. I wish life could be different. But like I said, I'm going to try to be happier. You know, some people would call me the luckiest man in the world. Got food and shelter and a loving wife and healthy kids. And that's what it's about, I know. I know that's what it's about. Sometimes, man, I just wish I could get out and about and see this world more. I wish I could see my friends more. There's so much I wish. Sometimes it's not money that holds me back, it's just the time. I can't get the time to do it. But one day soon, my friend, we will get to party and jam again. Till then, man, just be safe. Stay safe. Let's try to get through another year. Alright? Let's try to get through another year. We're already here. January 2023. Good goddamn.